They say the strongest person is the person who isn't afraid to be alone. People tend to tell you how to feel, what to do. A bit too late, you realize you're looking for something someone else has told you to look for. It's inevitable that a person gets all alone one day. A person should know how to take care of oneself, because we are never prepared. Who lies and who has been lied to? What's the feeling of lying? And what's the feeling to be lied to? I'm a psycho who wants to know that. Why can't brilliant people be so destructive? What's love anyway? You see the other person's naked soul. Sometimes we think we are so clever that we can figure people out from just one look. Or we often love people so much that we lose ourselves along the way. And I start to wonder, was this always me? Have I always been this person? Sometimes there's love as bright and as new as spring. And there is love like the winter, cold and rainy. And when you meet love, you get scared of it and try to hide in the corner. The truth is, it's not always a bad thing to lose control. In the end, you meet a part of you you haven't known before. You have to accept who you are. You just want a place to belong to. We all have emotions that we suppress and hide. We don't discuss them with our closest ones, nor with ourselves. We simply experience them to the deepest. But sometimes this leads to problems. Suppressed emotions find cracks in our lives. In certain periods of our lives, we feel stuck emotionally. We don't know how to express these emotions. It feels like our emotions are in a cage and they don't want to be let go. We feel deep anxiety. It does affect not only our relationships with others, but the one with ourselves as well. Emotions are necessary and useful. We need to let ourselves experience all of them. Emotions are a carrier of the information of a personal truth. A person's life has two parts. The first one is to prove oneself. Some call it ego, some call it self. And the other one is if a person has more or less solved his problems about proving oneself, then the person knows oneself and the repressed parts of one's personality are no longer one's destiny. These things now are part of a person's life. Let's call it a shadow. Knowing your shadow is knowing your worst sides, which we all have.
that exists. I mean, it's not like, you know, when you get guys on.
We should know ourselves well and make careful choices. Emotions are the bridges that enable you, me, all of us to find out who we truly are and to understand what we want. Repressing our emotions creates a burden for us. Sometimes this emotional burden is so heavy that we can't bear it.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm really, really looking forward to hear from you.
No worries, Sonny. Thank you so much, and we'll let you know in the post as soon as possible, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a brilliant day. Goodbye. Hello, Annie. So basically, they called me for this interview. Hey.
It is possible that we might lose our health before we notice its negative effects. We lock ourselves in our heads, guarding our own pain. Then there comes a time when everything is over. That is when we're finally free.
Hehehe